What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Milan, and I'm just here to make this quick video. I want to talk about the struggles you may deal with while being celibate. For me, I've been celibate for 3 years now, so it's pretty much set into stone that I'm not having sex until marriage or a serious commitment obligation. Something I want to say to all the girls out there who are thinking about being celibate too. You are not always going to find a man who's going to be willing to put up with the fact that you don't want to have sex because of your own religious beliefs. And you're also going to have to deal with a lot of guys distancing themselves from you. I was dating someone that I had known for a few years, and we were friends before we started dating, but he had interest in me. I told him I was celibate and that I was saving myself for marriage and that I'm not interested in being sexual. And he claimed to have support that decision that I made for myself, and he was actually willing to join with me. Well, that all changed once he realized I was serious. And he realized I seriously was not trying to have sex with not just him, but anyone. Once he realized that, his whole entire character changed. I'm talking about the person that I knew just completely shifted into a whole nother person. All because I decided that I wanted to save myself for a man that is willing to commit to me. I'm not here to tell you about your religious beliefs. I'm just here to say why celibacy is the best way, because you don't have to lose anything by making that decision. We're not even friends anymore, because I feel like as a friend, if you really cared about me, you would respect my decision, but you don't. And you really are just hoping that I'm going to be naive enough to actually put down what I've already in place for my life, which is being celibate and honoring a life through God, and hope that somehow I would just disregard that and do what it is that you would like for me to do. So I just felt like that was just selfish all around. So I just cut him out of my life, period. So I say all that to say, if you do decide to come over to the dark side, even though I have men that walk out of my life once they find out that they're not willing to wait for me, it gives me a sense of relief that, okay, this man is clearly not the one. And it makes me love myself more that I didn't give up myself for this man. Because if a man really, really loves you, honors you, cherishes you, and respects you, he's not going to make you do anything you don't want to do, especially when you have already made it clear why it is that you're making the decision and what it means to you to be celibate. If he doesn't understand that, tell him bye then. For real. Sex is great. When I was having sex, it was okay. But celibacy gives you a power that I cannot describe. Even though I am still dealing with things that aren't easy. But at least I know I have that sense of self-worth. That no man is going to come in my life and literally F me over. Or no man is going to come in my life, give me some loving physically, and then treat me like I'm a piece of meat. It's just in case you may be feeling like that. Because sometimes when you have sex with the wrong person, it could really do a lot of damage to you. And soul ties are real. People don't like to acknowledge the fact that when you have sex with someone, you are tying souls with them. How are babies made? My point exactly. You can make a whole new soul from having sex with someone. So soul ties are very real. And when I was having sex with the wrong people, I felt myself getting less and less and less connected to God. And I'm a very spiritual human being. I really, really take pride in having a close relationship with the Lord. So I knew I had to take a stance and really, just say, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. Because when you think about why it is that you want to become celibate, it could be for any reason. And now that I don't have sex, I realize that I'm not really getting treated any better, any worse, but I feel better. I feel better about myself because when a man walks out of my life, I don't feel like I've given up anything. I feel like, okay, he's walked out of my life, but I didn't lose anything. I didn't lose my self-esteem. I didn't have to worry about, did he give me something? I don't have to worry about any of that. It's literally, goodbye. You're walking out of my life. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you. And I just know, okay, that man is not the man for me. I'm just here to tell you I'm foolproof. I've been 3 years without sex. 3 years. But I'm just making this video to hopefully inspire someone who's thinking about it. If you can't do 3 years like me, because it takes a lot of discipline, and you have to be serious, you have to be dedicated, but you're just thinking about being celibate for a little bit, I encourage you, I support you. I want you to get your power back. And I want you to see the difference in the men who really care about you and the men who just want one thing, because that's never going to change the fact that men want sex. I understand men like sex. Women like sex too. There's nothing wrong with liking sex, but to what cost? You have to make sure that it's worth it too. Do not allow somebody to enter your body without knowing completely what it is that their intentions are, because some men's intentions are only to enter your body. But I encourage you, women and gentlemen, because I have some gentlemen who tell me they're celibate too. And I respect that so much, because for men, it's really hard to have that self-control. So this is just to anyone who is thinking about coming over to the light side of celibacy. I just want to tell you to stay strong, stick through it. Know that you are building your relationship with God even closer, and you are building your self-worth every single day to make that decision to not give in to temptation. And you will be delivered from evil. But that's all I have to say. So, hope you all could enjoy this.